Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Embers here, and in this video today, as you can tell by the title, we will be going over what I am not a fan of about the most recent Call of Duty and Call of Duty in general right now, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so first of all, if you guys haven't seen my previous video about why I love Call of Duty so much right now, you should go watch it because it'll provide a little bit of the other side, just so this doesn't really seem like a hate piece against Call of Duty. That's not my intention with this. This is more of a critique of, or an way to improve the game, based on what me and my friends have all thought of over the past couple weeks, and well, more like the past couple months, I guess I should say. So I think the first thing is just the camping problem. So this isn't so simple as, you know, there's people camping and that's the problem. It's more all the mechanics, the maps, the weapons, everything put together that makes the camping problem so bad. Warzone and multiplayer alike. Multiplayer, the maps end up being a little too large and complex, so you can't really gun and run as effectively. The best playlist to gun and run in is Shoot House, which you still have people camping on, even though it's a small 3-lane map. And then there is also, you know, Shipment and Rust, and you can kind of camp on them, but not really. I mean, it's mostly just a big run and gun, you know, just fuckfest, bunch of fun. But other than that, most of the maps are just really campy, especially with perks like Restock and Shrapnel, where you can hold 2 claymores and it'll restock every 30 seconds. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, you can really get away with camping an entire game, and then the equipment you can get a munitions box, and then I'll refill your entire ammo. Albeit the recharge isn't very quick, but there is a perk that allows you to recharge even quicker. And there's also mounting, which makes your gun laser accurate. So why would you run and gun if you can just mount up on a wall and shoot a laser beam? And then the maps being overly complex means that it is a lot harder for people to get found if they're camping. And if they're in a really good power position where you know, they have restock and all these laser beam guns and, you know, all that good stuff, it is going to be really hard to get them down. Now, that's my biggest problem in multiplayer, at least. Now, Warzone, it's a completely different story, because the thing is with Warzone, oh my god, dude, I love Warzone so much. Don't get me wrong, but I can only die to some fucking loser-ass faggot sitting in the corner with a rocket launcher in a house in the middle of circle so many times before I just want to fucking punch my TV. Now, I love Warzone, but holy shit, the camping can be outrageous sometimes. And like I talked about in that previous video, there were some spots that are just completely inaccessible unless you have a helicopter. And if you try to go up the normal way, either one stairwell or a elevator, they can just sit there with snake shots and just obliterate your entire existence. And it's not fun. That leads me into my next complaint about Warzone. And that is the snake shot pistols. I talked to my friends about this in depth, very detailed, and we figured out a way to fix snake shots. But if you don't know what it is the 357 revolvers, and if you put a certain amount of attachments on it, it makes it so the pistols can literally shoot farther than just about any shotgun in Warzone and still do more damage. And you can hold 2 of them in your hand, and you don't have to use overkill, and it does more damage than shotguns. So riddle me this: if there's a pistol that you can hold 2 of, that makes it so you don't have to run overkill and you can run ghost, and it still is way more effective than a normal shotgun, why the hell would you ever run a shotgun in Warzone? That's the problem. There's no shotguns being run in Warzone because of these pistols. The pistols kind of ruin it. Now, the Deagles akimboed and the Renetti akimbos are arguably as good, but they're not as good as Snake Shot, because Snake Shot is just 2 hand shotguns, honestly, and it 2 shots everyone from almost all distances. And I'll try to throw up a clip somewhere of just how effective those things are at a distance. And then, you know, It's just, if you want shotguns to be viable in a battle royale mode like that, what they need to do is they either need to make it so if you want to have akimbo pistols, you cannot use snake shot, or if you want to use snake shot, you can only use it on one pistol. And I feel like that would balance it out pretty well, because snake shot on one pistol is completely different than snake shot on two pistols. You go from shooting about 6 shots every 30 seconds to 12, and 12 is the difference between you team wiping a team or a team wiping you. And if shotguns are going to be completely viable, which I would really like to see shotguns become viable, because there's a lot of really great attachments for some of the shotguns, they have to be removed so overkill is used. It's simple as that. If the 357s don't get nerfed, shotguns will never be used, because nobody wants to run overkill, which makes it so you take away ghost. And why would you? Honestly, there's no point. Now that little tirade is a little over, a good way to fix the solution about camping in Warzone is to make it so you can go up 3 ways to each building. Now, I know that seems like a camper's worst nightmare, but arguably, if you're on a team of 3, one person can watch each entrance, and if everyone goes one entrance, it makes it so that you can get onto the roof. It's as simple as that. It makes it so resources are spread, and makes it so camping is almost a risk. And if camping doesn't end up not being a risk anymore, it's going to make it so annoying to play the game, especially with how strong explosives like the rocket launcher are. I personally think rocket launchers shouldn't be in the game, and I don't think cars should be able to kill you, and I feel like that would solve that whole problem, but I'm not a developer at Infinity Ward, so I wouldn't be able to do that kind of thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love Call of Duty, but those are the big nitpicks, besides, just server bug issues like getting under the map, that I have a problem with, and I think those are all of those are very fixable. It's very reasonable to fix all of those, and I don't know why they haven't done it yet. I'm hoping that by the end of this season, all these problems will be fixed. Shotguns will be viable, no snake shot, no stupid shit, no campers. Just like make it so it's the cranked playlist in Warzone where you cannot camp. That'd honestly be fantastic. Make it so you can't stand in a spot for more than 30 seconds. You always have to be moving. I know that sounds ridiculous. That's not really a suggestion. That's just how pissed off I am at campers. That's going to do it for this video, though, boys. If you did enjoy, please drop a like, leave a comment, do whatever the hell you would like. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.